Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this lecture, we have to explain quadratic equations and solution of quadratic equation by three methods: quadratic formula, by factorization method, and by method of completing the square. Before starting lecture, please click on subscribe button. Get access to our 100 conceptual lectures. Quadratic equations. Quadratic equation is a polynomial equations with degree 2. General form of a quadratic equations. General form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Where a, b and c are constant and a will be not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, then the given quadratic equations change to bx plus c is equal to 0, and this is the general form of linear equations. So, in the given quadratic equation, the coefficient of x square a must be not equal to 0. Now, in the general form of a quadratic equations, ax square plus bx plus c, first term ax square is called quadratic term. Second term bx plus c, bx is called linear term. And c is called constant term. So the general form of a quadratic equation contains three terms. First term is quadratic terms, second term is linear term, and third term c will be constant. Solving quadratic equations. In this particular lecture, we have to explain three examples with factorizations and by quadratic formula, and will be solved third example with the help of completing the square method. So first one is factorization. Factorization method is a good and easy methods for solving quadratic equations, but every quadratic equation cannot be solved with the help of factorizations. For example, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0 cannot be solved with the help of factorizations. For the solution of this method, we have to use quadratic formula or completing square method. Uh, we have to solve x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 with the help of mid-term break method or factorization. In this method, first we have to multiply first term x square. In this method, we have to multiply first term and last term. So the multiplication of first term and last terms become 6x square. Now we have to search for two numbers whose multiplication is 6x square and their sum must be midterm 5x. So required two terms, the required two term or two number must be 3x and 2x because the multiplication of these two terms is 6x square and the sum of 3x and 2x is equal to 5x. So the quadratic equation x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 become x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have to taking common from first two terms. We see that in first two terms x is common. So by taking x is common, we get x into x plus 3. Now we have to take common from last two term. We see that 2 is common and 2x and 6. So by taking 2 is common, we get 2 into x plus 3. Now there are two terms. One is x into x plus 3 and second one is 2 into x plus 3. Now we have to take common from these two terms. We see that x plus 3 is a common factor in uh, this this equations. So by taking x plus 3 is common, we get x plus 3 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now by zero factor property, this becomes x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now shift 3 from left hand side to right hand side and shift 2 from left hand side to right hand side. We get x is equal to minus 3 or x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 2 is the required solution. We see that degree of quadratic equation is 2. So solution will be 2 in numbers. One is minus 3 and another one is minus 2. Now quadratic formula. Now the general form of quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now we discuss example 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0 with the help of quadratic formula. So now if we want to solve the given quadratic equation by using quadratic formula, first we have to write the given quadratic equation in general form. So we see that the given quadratic equations in general form. General form will be ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now if I compare this equation with general form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 2, a is equal to 2, and b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to 1. Now substitute the given values of a, b, c in the quadratic formula, we get this step. Now by simplification, we get x is equal to 3 plus minus square root 1 divided by 4. Now we know that square root 1 is equal to 1. So the given step becomes 3 plus minus 1 divided by 4. So by simplification, this is equal to x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 1 over 2. Now we see that again the solution of the quadratic equation is 1 and 1 over 2. So solution set contain two numbers because degree of quadratic equation is 2. Now completing square method. Consider example x square plus 6x minus 7 is equal to 0. We have to solve this quadratic equation by using completing square method. First we have to shift minus 7 from left hand side to right hand side. So the given quadratic equation becomes x square plus 6 is equal to 7. Now half of 6 is 3, half of 6 is 3. Now squaring 3, which is equal to 9, adding 9 to both sides. We get x square plus 6x plus 9, and right hand side become 7 plus 9. Now by using a plus b whole square formula, x square plus 6x plus 9 becomes x plus 3 whole square, and 7 plus 9 become 16. Now square root, by taking square root, we get x plus 3 is equal to plus minus 4. So the last step becomes x plus 3 is equal to 4, and x plus 3 is equal to minus 4. So from x plus 3 is equal to 4, we get x is equal to 4 minus 3, so x is equal to 1. So one solution is x is equal to 1. Now another solution, now another solution is x plus 3 is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4 minus 3, because shift 3 from left hand side to right hand side. X is equal to minus 7. So there are two solutions. One is if x is equal to 1, and another solution is x is equal to minus 7. So solution set become 1 and minus 7. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel for more informative videos.